just a drop in time. I feel like I gave you every breath I had, even forgave your crimes. I opened my eyes, tonight I feel like waking to
Fans to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Washington Wizards. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Kyle Lowry out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Bosch in at the 5 down low. And Toronto has possession after the basket by Washington. There's a screen. Here's Carter. Second chance effort. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for the Raptors.
So it's Washington now. Hayes with it. Picked up by Lowry. The 3. Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The 3 from DeRozan. Kept alive. Pass to Leonard. For 3. Shot clock at 5. Beal against Carter. Leonard. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, that's just classic Kawhi Leonard. The effort, the board, the points, all of it.
Arenas passes to Hayes. Tries it from 19. Misses off the left iron.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Lowry, good.
Showing how confident he is off the dribble, Lowry is so dangerous shooting when he's in a rhythm.
Here's Unseld. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Leonard. The open J off the mark.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean,
And we're going to get a coach's challenge here. From his point of view, the officials did not get it right on the goaltending call.
this can be a tough one.
Under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
To affect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on calls like this. We're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched. Hard to do that in real time. And here we go. The call will stand.
That'll cost them a timeout and their one and only coach's challenge. Goaltending calls can be so tough to make. You understand why he wanted a closer look at it, but we'll see if he regrets it.
Washington foul. Gilbert Arenas. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here is Toronto. They trail by 1. Here's Lowry, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Inside, Lowry can be at a slight disadvantage, but his craftiness makes up the difference.
Both free throws good from Lowry.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Monroe. Lots of room. Out to Beal. Hayes against Leonard. 6 to shoot. Hayes, the pass to Monroe. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Beal's shot is off. Carter finds Leonard. Fires the three. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Beal. Oh, my goodness. Just incredible.
That is a monster finish. Boy, Beal looked like he was shot out of a cannon there.
Lowry, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Arenas' shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
They get it back. Bosh, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here comes Toronto on the push. For 3, Lowry. Here's Bosh. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Lowry, the pass to Bosh.
Wizards foul. Monroe. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Lowry surveys the D. Right side, Carter. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan finds Leonard over Hayes, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Beal attacking. Leonard pulls down the board. Toronto leading by 5. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry, no good. Washington with the ball. Arenas. And the three-pointer goes. Arenas has got 8 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Lowry outside. Leonard for 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. He has 7.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Bradley Beal's out there with Hayes, and it's Unseld in at the center position. That's the group for Washington right now. For 3, Lowry, and the Raptors, another 3.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
It's blocked. And here again, the Raptors in transition. Up the court they go.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
It's scooped up. Hayes tries again. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And another area of strength has been their offensive rebounding, converting a lot of those second chances.
Here's Unseld. Off the mark there with a 3. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Lowry outside. Screen by Leonard. Pulls it from 20. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Hey, you gotta love Lowry's work ethic on offense. Looking for any chance to make some points.
Beal's got room. Nice form on the 20-footer. Beal Hill's got his second basket of the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Lowry, the three from DeRozan. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
Here's Unseld. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Unseld's got 6.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Lowry outside. Takes it inside, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Here's Monroe. Beal outside. Here's Monroe. He's scoreless. Missed inside. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Takes a 3. Carter can't get it to go. The Wizards trail by 11. Here's Monroe. Hayes up top. Beal outside.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to Arenas. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Raptors lead by 11. Lowry outside. DeRozan outside. Screen by Leonard. And he lobs it up. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
Here's Monroe. Deflected. Leonard looking over the floor. And the 3 off target.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Out to the wing. Stolen by Carter. Here's Lowry. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's Arenas. Give him 8 points now. And finished off by Hayes.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Now here's Lowry. He's guarded closely. DeRozan outside. Pass to Leonard. Lowry outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
3-point field.
Lowry's got 12 now in this quarter.
And that was a good read from Leonard, noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Arenas with the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Drills it from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pass to Arenas. 1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this.
Sent to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run line. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So for Toronto right now, they've got DeMar DeRozan. He's out there with Kyle Lowry, and it's Leonard in at the 4. Here's Lowry. Rebound by the Wizards. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Arenas passes to Hayes. And now the Raptors on the break. Carter can't get it to go.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Hayes. Soft touch off the glass. Hayes has got 6 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
Wizards trail by 12. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. Washington shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. DeRozan looks it over. DeRozan makes his move. That one goes. Count it. He's got 7.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Arenas' shot is off. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Toronto. At one point, they led by 16. Kicks it to DeRozan. Rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got his 4th rebound in this one. Arenas passes to Unseld. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Lowry outside. Pass to DeRozan. 4-3. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Unseld. Pass to Hayes. Here's Unseld. Defended by DeRozan. Unseld. Shot is good. Unseld's got 12 points.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Lowry using his post moves to get the 2 points. And Toronto leads by 9.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Monroe driving inside. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lowry, the pass to DeRozan. The three-pointer off the mark. The Wizards trail by 9. To the left side wing. Here's Monroe. Three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Yeah, taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
Beal, no good. Raptors lead by 11. Carter, the pass to Lowry. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Unseld. Washington with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Arenas passes to Unseld. Out left to the wing. Deflects the pass. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. The 3 from DeRozan. Sinks it from distance. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Leonard for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. 30 seconds left in the third. Lowry with it. He's got 24. Out to Leonard. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Beal.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Here's Arenas. Fires in the triple. Arenas has got 14. Leonard outside. Here's Bosch. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Playing some great basketball, holding a healthy advantage. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Hayes. He's out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Unseld in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Ah, yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Shot from the top of the key. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Lowry. Monroe, the pass to Arenas. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
For the Wizards.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Lowry. It's rebounded by Washington. Unseld's got rebound number 8 now. Arenas passes to Unseld. The rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Hits a three-pointer. Lowry's got 30.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Hey, shot's good.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Bosch. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Hayes. Over Leonard. Hayes misses. Toronto leading by 15. And there's Leonard on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
He's smart about picking his spots. That time, Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
Fires it from 18. Arenas' shot is off. Here's Toronto with the ball. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Lowry, right side. DeRozan for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Monroe, the pass to Hayes. Here's Arenas, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Wizards.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's Lowry. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Bosch. Back to DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. Bradley Beal puts it in. The Wizards trail by 15. Here's Monroe. There's the drive. Count it. Monroe's gotten 4 this quarter. 1:41 left to play in the fourth. Here's Lowry. Up and in on the layup. And Toronto leads by 15.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Hayes with a screen on Lowry. Arenas passes to Hayes. Yep, count it. Hayes has got 9 points here in the second half.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Lowry right side. DeRozan outside. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Unseld.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Arenas passes to Monroe. Here's Hayes. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make. Now here's Lowry. And he gets the bucket. Lowry's got 34 points.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Lowry. Launches a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Tipped away. Here's Bosch. He's defended by Hayes. Pass to Bosch. Leonard for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
honestly, try honesty, no. Just tell me what I want to hear, 'cause it could save us. Let me fly, I've got my hopes, but I can hardly see why I'm still chasing. It's not worth it for me anymore. just can't let this go. Every last chance I had is gone, but I just can't let you know. I just can't let you know. But I just can't let you know.
So off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Carter is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Lowry in at the 1.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Beal can't get it to go. And here's Bosh bringing it up for the Toronto Raptors. And DeRozan, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Beal, and it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Lowry taken away by Hayes. Beal with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And it's sent back by Carter. Fast break Toronto. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
And another miss by Washington.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Carter inside the 3-point line. Washington with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And here's Arenas outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Here's Carter. Rebound by Monroe.
Yeah, he tried to adjust, but he got smothered. Good defense.
Beal from long range. And again, Washington with the triple.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
And it's Carter missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
DeRozan with it. Now Monroe defending. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Lowry for 3. It's rebounded by Ansel.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Trains the three-pointer.
Lowry can be dangerous from deep. The defense has to guard him better than this.
Into the lane, and Lowry throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Bosh, and then Bosh with the jam.
Oh, sticking with it, Bosh, the lefty with the and one.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that. He's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Out to Carter from outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Arenas against Lowry. Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
2 shots.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Shoots the 3. No good from Arenas. Toronto leading by 5. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Leonard. 9 points in the game so far.
You gotta love the fearless attitude of Lowry. Nice job getting inside and executing.
And here's Arenas outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. The drive by Lowry. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, when Lowry puts his head down and starts driving, look out, because he is not going to divert off his path.
Unseld can't get it to go. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Carter. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Arenas outside, and that one is off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
They've got Bradley Beal. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Monroe. Then there's Hayes, and it's Unseld in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Perfect timing on the alley-oop. Bosh has this kind of a connection with his teammates.
Arenas misses.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Leonard dishes to DeRozan. Rebound, Washington. Unseld's got 5 rebounds tonight. Monroe, the pass to Unseld. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And it's Lowry penetrating, and yes, it's good. 16 points for Kyle Lowry.
And how about Kyle Lowry? A big scoring night showing he's more than a passer.
Raptors leading by 11. Pass to Bosch. And the dunk by Bosch.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Carter. Arenas grabs the miss.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim. Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from three and capitalized.
Lowry against Arenas. Leonard kicks to Lowry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Lowry's got 18 points.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Second team foul.
Wizards trail by 12. Arenas up top. Lowry covering. Outside Arenas. Pass to Hayes. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Bosch has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Lowry. He's got 18. Back to Leonard. From deep three-point land. The shot by Lowry, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Here's Arenas. Monroe outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Washington shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Carter. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Nice pass. You have to appreciate the way Lowry plays. He sees it all.
Toronto shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. That's good from Carter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Lowry against Arenas. Monroe right side. Fires the 3. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's DeRozan. Out to Carter. Takes the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Carter's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosch, finding the open man for the easy one.
Beal can't get it to go. Outside Leonard. And Lowry has it in the corner. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Toronto working the ball around now. Lowry finds Bosch. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Bosch has got 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They need this. No good on the shot. Raptors leading by 17. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact.
Raptors have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
2 shots.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
From deep, Arenas, and he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 13. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And again, Toronto no up. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Toronto Raptors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Chris Bosh. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Carter. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Lowry in at the point. Monroe outside, stolen by Bosh. To the middle, looks for Lowry, gets it to him.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Arenas kicks to Monroe. Off target with his three. Toronto leading by 18. Leonard on the wing. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Carter finds Bosh. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Arenas outside. The Wizards with another miss. And so here's Toronto. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Arenas out to Monroe from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got 4 assists in the game.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Wizards trail by 19. Here's Arenas. Plays it up and banks it in. Arenas has got 15 points.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Inside, here's Carter. Rebound, Washington. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Monroe, and it's Monroe finishing it off.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed, the agility on display. It's blocked. They get it back, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The dive for the ball, and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Leonard dishes to Lowry. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Ansel.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Here's Arenas, and it's sent back by Bosh. DeRozan inside. Monroe on him. DeRozan's shot is off. Monroe with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. The drive by Monroe. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Carter, the pass to Leonard. Out to DeRozan from downtown. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Arenas attacking. Arenas is doubled. Banked in off the glass. Arenas has got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Lowry. 22 points for him. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Raptors lead by 18.
The focus and confidence Lowry has, realizing when to rise up and catch the D off guard.
Here's Unseld, defended by Carter. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Left side, Bosch. Hayes with the steal. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Monroe, no good. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 16-point lead. Kicks it out to Leonard. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
32 seconds left in the third. Lowry passes to Leonard. Carter with the three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 8 rebounds in this game. From deep, Arenas connects from three-point range. Arenas has got 20 points.
And the jumper from Arenas, nice finish there. He is an aggressive scorer, especially off the dribble.
Here's Bosch. It's rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Raptors. They lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Hayes out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. Then there's Monroe. And it's Unseld in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. Stolen by Bosch.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
That one drops for him. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Raptors?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Raptors leading by 14. Pass to Lowry. Over Arenas. Rebound, Washington. Unseld's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Monroe. That's it, coming off an assist from Arenas.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball. Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Hayes. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Unseld.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them. And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense, up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Arenas' shot is good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Toronto leading by 12. Left side Lowry. Offline with his three. Here's Washington now. He's with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
From deep, Arenas traps in the tray. Arenas has got 17 now just in the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And that one falls for Arenas. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now Monroe kicks it over to Arenas. No good from outside. Toronto with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. DeRozan for three. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Monroe dishes to Beal. And another miss by Washington. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And it's Carter penetrating.
Lots of momentum on Carter's drive. The defense can't keep up, and he ends up getting the foul.
First one falls for him.
Vince Carter at the line for two.
That one misses. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Beal gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Out to the wing. Here's Lowry. Rebound, Washington. Unzeld's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And a wide open look for Arenas. They get the rebound. Here's Hayes. Pass to Arenas. Fires for three. It's good from long range. Arenas has got it back down to within single digits for the Wizards.
Third personal foul. 15 fouls.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Here's Washington now.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right there.
Stolen by Monroe. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Tipped away and taken away by Arenas. The tray. It's rebounded by Leonard. And the Raptors with possession. Pass to Lowry. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Hayes. From deep, Arenas. That shot no good. Off target. And so it's Toronto winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind.